Hi guys, my name is Minhajuddin Ansari and today I'm going to talk about a random number generator. So in the C language, rand function is used to generate numbers randomly. And let me give you an example of the rand function. So let me first define my integer variable num and I'm going to iterate the for loop 10 times. And inside the body of my for loop, I'm going to use my rand function. So right here, the rand function generates a random number and that random number is stored in the integer variable num. And in the end, I'm going to print the value of the variable num. So when I run the program, 10 random numbers are generated and displayed in the output screen. So let me run the program again. Again, 10 random numbers are generated and displayed on the output screen. But there's a slight problem. The same 10 numbers are being displayed on the output screen. For example, right here, I have 41, 18,467, and 6,334. So when I run the program again, the same numbers are displayed on the output screen. And when I run the program again, the same numbers are generated and displayed on the output screen. So how do I solve this issue? How do I generate a different sequence of random numbers each time I run my program? So this problem can be solved by using the srand function. And the srand function sets the seed value for my rand function. And the seed value is simply a value on which the rand function depends on. So if you enter a different seed value, the rand function will generate a different sequence of random numbers. So let me show you what I mean. For example, and the seed value is placed in between the parentheses. So for example, I make the integer 3 as my seed value. So now when I run the program, srand, not sranf, my bad. So when I run the program, 10 random numbers will be displayed on the output screen and they're different from the previous values. So let me change my seed value to 6. So now when I run the program, now 10 different random numbers will be displayed on the output screen. So for each different seed value, different random numbers are being generated. So let me just run this program again with the seed value 6. Now, since the seed value is the same as I used in my previous when I ran the program the last time, so the same numbers are generated and displayed on the output screen. So let me run the program again. Again, since the seed value is same, the same numbers are generated on and displayed on the output screen. So right here, for example, I have 2589. So when I run the program, again, I will have 2589 right there. So one thing we concluded is that for different seed values, different numbers are generated by the rand function. So that means we need to constantly change the seed value in order for the program to display different numbers each time the program is run. So in order to achieve that, we use another function called the time function. And what the time function does is that it simply inputs the time of your computer system as an argument to the srand function. And since the time is constantly changing, the time is never same. So different values are constantly placed inside the parentheses and the seed value is constantly different, constantly changes, due to which the random function generates different random numbers each time the program is run. So let me run this program. So right here, you can see that 5,336, 66,619. So when I run the program again, 5,359, 16,322. And when I run the program again, 5,379, 15,276. So each time I run the program, different set of random numbers are generated and displayed on the output screen. So this is how the rand function works. And now if you want to limit the range of your random numbers that are generated. So for example, you want random numbers to be generated from 1 to 10. You can do so by changing this expression to 1 plus random number generated percentage 10. So this expression will help you generate numbers from 1 to 10. And how does this work? Simply, whatever random number is generated, it is first divided by 10, and the remainder, which is always going to be less than 10, is the result of this evaluation right here. So the remainder is always less than 10, and the maximum value of the remainder can be 9, and the minimum value of the remainder can be 0. For example, if the random number was 100 or 1000, then 1000 percentage 10, that would leave a remainder 0. So since you want the range to be from 1 to 10, so that is why I have added the 1 right here. So in case a 0 is evaluated right here, 0 plus 1 would give me 1 all the time. So that is why I've added the 1 to this expression right here, this evaluation right here. So similarly, the maximum number I can get, the maximum remainder I can get is 9. So 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. So the range is from 1 to 10. So this is how you can set the range. Similarly, if you want to set the range from 1 to 100, just change this to 100, and your random numbers will be generated from 1 to 100. So when I run the program, I'm going to get values from 1 to 100. So this is all it about the rand function. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comment section, and thanks for watching this video.